don't want athletes to be vocal. They don't. They don't want you to be vocal. They don't want you to make too much noise. They don't want you to be conscious. They want you to, you know, like they say, shut up and dribble. Brown is a very smart guy. Basketball is not the only thing that he cares about. Basketball is not his only passion. He has other endeavors. He's very conscious about the world around him. He's very conscious about the country he lives in. He educates himself. This notion that he's a disease is probably the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. People like Colin Cowherd, where they hear something from a source, one's a scout and one's an exec. What the hell does that mean? Like, what does that have to do with anything? So they think that he thinks he's the smartest person in the room. Every time Colin talks, he sounds like he wants to be the smartest person in the room. That has no bearing on anything. Jason Tatum even said it himself, he did not want him to go. So JT had no problem with him. So this whole notion he's a disease or want to be the smartest person in the room is another example of NBA execs spreading rumors after they trade somebody to make the fans and the media, and then the media eats it up because they're all a bunch of dumbasses, hence Colin Cowherd, like a disease. If you look up the definition of a disease, there's like Jaylen Brown is not a disease. If you were to say that he wants to be the smartest person in the room and people get irritated by that, or people find that as a turn off to have a conversation with him, that's one thing. But a disease is crazy. How are you diseased and you want a championship? What disease or what person that can be a disease could win a championship? So just this notion that he is a disease or he's just this bad and this and that. The only problem that Jaylen Brown had was the fact that he was in every freaking trade that the Celtics have put out or rumors have been about, or whatever rumor was about the Celtics making a trade. He is at the front of the list. That's it. You can't expect the man to be happy about that after getting a championship, after leading your team when y'all really tried to tank and still leading y'all to a #2 seed. It's very disrespectful. It's ridiculous. The man even said it himself. This is why he had to start streaming, because of this garbage that y'all put out. And then somebody, like I said, and I'll keep saying his name, Colin Cowherd, will run with it. Oh, he's a disease. How can you say the man is a disease? How about have a conversation with him? How about talk to him? How about stop listening to these sources of yours and go talk to Jaylen yourself? You know why you won't? Because you're scared of all the crap and the shit that you said about him. He's going to confront you about it. But again, that's the media. That's sports media. That's the NBA media. But again, a disease is ridiculous. Jaylen Brown is not a disease. You have whatever opinion you want on him, but like to call a man a disease is ridiculous.